In this video, we're going to show you how to install and configure vCloud Connector, both the server and the node. The first step is to log into my VMware and to download both the connector's node and server. They'll come as a zip file that you have to unzip. For the purposes of this video, we're going to assume that you've downloaded and extracted those zip files. Now we're going to first install the server, much like we would any other appliance. File, deploy OVF template, and we have to browse to its location. Here we've navigated to that template. We select it and simply follow the steps that you would for any other appliance. And you'll notice that VMware has identified in the vSphere client that this is vCloud Connector Server. As with all appliances, you must accept the license. Continuing on, select a data center, select a cluster, if you have one, and select one of the nodes. Which node you select is up to you, provided that host has the necessary hard drive, memory, and other capabilities. We're going to click Next. You can choose whichever provisioning you like. I tend to prefer thin provisioning. Now we're going to fill in this information. I will do that offline. Your settings, of course, will be a bit different than mine. I also recommend that you do make a DNS entry for this IP address. You're going to want to access this by domain name later on. You have a summary here, and I would like to power on after deployment. Finish, and it will just take a few moments, just like any other appliance. As you can see from the timer, this will take several minutes. Don't be alarmed. The server is a somewhat complex appliance, and you can also see it's deploying the VMDK file as well. We'll, of course, pause the video and let this deployment occur offline. Now our appliance is installed as a virtual machine. Let's go take a look at it. As you can see right here, we have the connector server. It should be powering on. It usually takes a few moments after install, but once it has, we can open a console and take a look at it. The console shows us the boot up process. At the end, once it's done, we're going to utilize a web interface, as we do for all other appliances, to interact with and configure this server.